A long time ago, in a prosperous kingdom, there lived a young man named Ethan. Life had never been easy for him. Each day he stepped out of his small hut in search of work, hoping to earn enough to buy a simple meal before returning home to rest. Despite his struggles, Ethan was known for his honesty and strong work ethic. He believed in earning his wages through hard work rather than deceit. One day, after hours of searching for work without success, Ethan walked home, disappointed and exhausted. Just as he was about to turn a corner, a voice called out from behind him, "Can I find a laborer here?" Ethan turned around to see an old man standing with 3 large, heavy bags beside him. The old man had a kind yet weary face, and his clothes, though simple, were neat. Ethan stepped forward and replied, "Yes, I can do the work." The old man nodded and said, "I need to go to the next village, which is a little far from here. I can carry 2 bags myself, but the third one is too heavy. Can you carry it for me? I will pay you 3 gold coins for your help." Ethan eagerly agreed and bent down to lift the bag. As soon as he did, he was taken aback by its weight. "This bag is extremely heavy," he remarked. The old man whispered, "That's because it is filled with bronze coins." Despite the weight, Ethan adjusted the bag on his shoulder and began walking with the old man. As they walked, Ethan noticed that the old man kept glancing at him from time to time. This made him uncomfortable, and a thought crossed his mind. He must think I will run away with his money. But I am not a thief. I'm only here to earn an honest wage. After some time, they reached a river. The current was mild, but crossing it required effort. Without hesitation, Ethan stepped into the water, balancing the heavy bag as he carefully made his way across. However, the old man remained standing at the riverbank. "I am too old," the old man said. "I cannot manage to carry these 2 heavy bags while crossing. If I try, I might drown. Could you carry 1 more bag for me? Don't worry, I will pay you 3 more gold coins." Ethan hesitated for a moment, but then agreed. As he bent down to pick up the second bag, the old man hesitated. "But promise me you won't run away with it," the old man said cautiously. Ethan frowned. "Why would I? Do I look like a thief?" The old man sighed and said, "It's hard to trust people these days. This bag contains silver coins." Ethan shook his head in disbelief. "I do not cheat people out of greed. Give me the bag." With both bags on his shoulders, he carefully crossed the river. Even the thought of silver coins could not shake his honesty. After walking some more, they reached the foot of a steep hill. Ethan continued climbing, but when he turned around, he saw the old man standing still. "Why have you stopped?" Ethan asked. The old man sighed. "My legs are weak. I cannot climb the hill while carrying this bag. Could you carry it for me?" Ethan nodded. "Okay, hand it over." But the old man hesitated. "This bag contains gold coins. If you run away, I won't be able to chase after you." Ethan's patience wore thin. "I have told you before, I am not that kind of person. I value honesty. I once worked as a bookkeeper for a moneylender who pressured me to cheat people, but I refused and left the job. I will not betray your trust." The old man studied him for a moment and then nodded. "Very well, take the bag. I will follow at my own pace. Wait for me at the top." Ethan lifted the last bag and started climbing. But as he walked ahead, a thought crept into his mind. "If I run away with these bags, the old man won't be able to stop me. I will become rich forever." For the first time, greed began to cloud his judgment. This old man is already near the end of his life. What use does he have for so much money? But I am young. With this wealth, I could marry a beautiful woman and live in comfort. People will respect me. I will no longer have to work as a laborer. The temptation grew stronger. Before he could stop himself, he made a decision. Clutching the bags tightly, he started running. His breath grew heavy, his muscles ached. But the thought of wealth fueled him. He ran and ran until he reached his home. Panting, he threw the bags onto the floor and eagerly opened them. But the moment he looked inside, shock washed over him. There were no gold, silver, or bronze coins, only small stones. Confused, Ethan searched the bags until he found a piece of paper. With trembling hands, he unfolded it and read, "I am the king of this kingdom. I have no heir, and I am growing old. I have been searching for an honest person to adopt as my child and successor. If you had not run away, you would have been the future king. But today, you have lost that opportunity." Ethan's heart sank. He felt as if the ground beneath him had disappeared. All his life he had been an honest man. He never stole, never deceived. But in one fleeting moment, he let his thoughts overpower his values. Had he stayed true to himself, he would have been living in the palace as the heir to the throne. But now, he was left with nothing but regret. The message of the story. This story teaches us a profound lesson about the power of our thoughts and their impact on our destiny. Ethan had always been an honest man, but a single moment of unguarded thought led him to act against his principles, costing him an opportunity he would never get again. Our biggest enemy cannot harm us as much as our unguarded thoughts. Every action begins with a thought. Our thoughts turn into words. Our words turn into actions. Our actions become habits, and our habits decide our destiny. A single thought, if left unchecked, can lead to actions we may regret for a lifetime. Therefore, we must always be aware of what we allow to grow in our minds. By nurturing positive and honest thoughts, we can shape a bright future filled with peace, respect, and true success.